We start tonight at 5 with round 2 in court today for Christian Bencomo. He's accused of shooting his ex-stepmom during a high school graduation ceremony in Albuquerque.
So prosecutors wanted him to stay in jail until trial. A judge ruled he could be released. We've already told you that. But as Trevor Thompson shows us today, prosecutors tried and failed to change that judge's mind.
Christian Bencomo was back in court on Wednesday, just about 1 week after a judge ruled that he could be released from jail. Prosecutors asking Judge Emeterio Rodolfo to reconsider his ruling.
There is nothing available that doesn't have the defendant in custody that would have that same level of supervision.
Bencomo is accused of shooting his stepmom, Victoria Bencomo, in the neck. It happened about 2 weeks ago at the Albuquerque Convention Center during graduation for the Southwest Secondary Learning Center. Today, prosecutors showed Judge Rodolfo video from the shooting. It's video that we previously showed you here on KOB, but prosecutors say they just got a hold of it. Bencomo can be seen in the background of what is otherwise a touching moment between a high school grad and their family. The gunshot is clearly heard. The state argued that the newly introduced evidence, along with a letter from victims and the charges, should be enough to hold Bencomo in jail.
This new evidence gives greater weight of evidence to this case. It shows the extreme dangerousness of what happened. It shows exactly how crowded this auditorium was.
The defense called Bencomo's grandmother as a witness during today's hearing. She said that he's lived with her since he was only 3, and he will live with her when he is released.
Thank you.
The defense argued it would be safe for everyone
Ms. Bencomo,
if he stayed there.
Are there any firearms in your home?
No, there's not.
Is there any alcohol in your home?
No, there's not.
Are there any drugs in your home?
No, there's not.
In the end, the ruling did not change.
Here we do have the strong, the nature of the offense and the evidence against the defendant for the crime that he committed. And I just don't see that as clear and convincing evidence to rise to the level of holding him.
The judge said without any criminal history, prosecutors did not prove that no condition of release could protect the public from Bencomo. So he will be released when a GPS monitor is available, and he will be under house arrest. Trevor Thompson, KOB4.